Ah, wonderful. I'm here. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Hola, mami. In the chat. Um, Hi. How you guys doing? Is the audio alright today? Because I've messed around a bit with it since yesterday, apparently. Apparently, despite you guys not telling me, by the way, the audio was a little like, where the videos I was reacting to could not be heard that well. So now I'm trying some stuff. I hope the background music isn't too loud for you guys. I feel like it kind of is, but I don't know. You'll be the one to tell me, I guess. But yeah, okay. We are going to be continuing our SE Broadway, although this time it's Spoopy Broadway. I actually really like how it's called. You know, we're gonna do that, then we'll go into Mighty Grandpa. But yeah. I'm not gonna hold this up too much. Oh, by the way, actually, I want to say it before we go into this. I did my driver's test again, and I passed. So now I'm doing my actual practice, you know, getting behind the wheel and stuff. This is the second time I've been doing this. Last time, I was just really lazy, and I never got around to actually doing my driver's test. And also COVID it was a lot of reasons, but mainly COVID now that I think about it. And laziness. If I wasn't that lazy, I probably could have pushed through the COVID everything to get my license, but I just didn't care that much. But yeah, let us get into this. Take a sip of water. I hope I don't spill any water on me this time. Hello YouTube, today we're going to be continuing our reaction to SE Broadway. You know what it is. This time, we're going to be going into Spoopy Broadway. Yay! Too spoopy for me, but we will see. As always, the link to the original channel is down below. Go support them, go check them out, give them love. They deserve it. They're the ones making the content that we can enjoy. And while you're down there, maybe give me a like or subscribe or whatever. I would always appreciate it. And with that, let's jump into it. Sorry, give me a moment. Boom. Here we are. As you can see, we finished Spoopy. I mean, whatever. I'm not. You know what I mean. And now we're gonna actually go into Spoopy, which just starts with a classic. This is Halloween.
This is Spoopy.
Oh, sorry.
Broadway.
Oh, hi.
Okay, we haven't rehearsed this song, but this is a really scary song.
I don't know if it's a scary song, to be honest, but it is certainly a good song. Also, every time I see him, I'm surprised.
Boys and girls of
Every age.
wouldn't you like to see something strange?
Come with us and you will see this our town
Of Halloween.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween.
By the way, I do like that they're all just wearing jack-o'-lantern shirts. It's kind of goofy, but it's fun.
Everybody make
That's
a scene,
cool.
trick or treat, till the neighbors gonna die of fright. It's our town. Everybody
Scream.
in this
A town of Halloween.
I'm the one hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
This
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Sorry. I would like to say, I do like that when they were doing the one person's I am the one with the blah blah blah. Everybody else covered their faces, essentially being oh, not us. That was it was kind of cute. I liked it.
This town, we
we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the surprise.
Round that corner, man hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting to pounce and howl you!
Scream! This is Halloween, red and black, slimy green. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine.
Man. What's this movie called again? Oh my gosh, I just realized I haven't thought about it in a while. Which is about what I was going to say, actually. That I haven't seen this movie in a really long time. Even though I really like everything about it. Like the stop motion style of it. Jack Skellington. He's great. He's wonderful. He's so dumb. But I mean, if you're a being of Halloween, how could you possibly know Christmas? But he tries.
Say it once, say it twice, take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night.
Scream! Everybody scream!
Oh no! That felt like a genuine... Oh, sorry, I forgot it. I was actually supposed to sing. I'm not sure, but it felt genuine. Halloween.
The clown with the tearaway face. Here in a flash and gone without a trace. I am the who when you call, who's there? I am the wind blowing through your hair.
Okay, no, I think that wasn't... I think that was on purpose. That was so well done that I genuinely thought, I was like, oh, did he actually mess up there? Oh, gosh. And now the collapse, everyone's like, oh, gosh.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
Yeah.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Tender lovelies everywhere.
What?
Life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job, but we're not.
Wait, what did they say? Because the other people were like, what?
Halloween.
Tender lovelies everywhere.
What?
Life's no
Tender lovelings everywhere. That doesn't sound right.
fun without a good scare.
That's our job, but we're not here.
In our town of Halloween. Yeah. Guys, come on. Energy. Link up. Become one. Gosh, this would never have happened if, yeah, Pokey was here. They would all be singing in sync. One voice. It's Halloween. Random. Title, yeah. Pumpkin throne. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Wait, they just left. We come home.
I'm gonna finish the line.
Ooh, they're giving out candy. Wait, what kind of candy? La 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 la. That was great. Even the errors were so well done.
You can clap now.
Oh, sorry.
We hope you enjoyed
Oh.
the very first number of SPOOPY Broadway.
I did very
If you
much.
subscribe to our channel, you'll see more professional numbers because we are professionals of the highest quality.
I always say it takes a professional to act unprofessional correctly. So, yes, I agree. See you in the next one. Alright, so... Gosh, they really picked some good songs for this stuff, huh? Poor Unfortunate Souls. And a nice costume, too. Hi.
Stop vamping.
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, we really want to chew the scenery, so keep going, please.
Okay, shut up now. Well, it seems the only way to get what you want
tries to become a human yourself.
Le gasp.
Can you do that?
Who would want to be human? The actress is like, are you good? I will say, ignoring other stuff, he's very good at chewing the scene. You know, acting very over dramatic.
My dear sweet child, that's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate mortals like yourself. Poor
Actually, going back to what I said about wanting to be human, I mean, on the other hand, would you want to be a mermaid? Like, it'd be really cool if you like this ocean and want to, like, see the deep, dark depths. But I don't know if I want to go down there. They seem really dark and scary and... I don't know. Maybe if you had, like, magic, I'd be into it.
souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been nasty. They weren't kidding when they called
That little shoulder. I love that.
me.
Oh.
Well,
I can say it. You can't say that. Rude.
but you'll find that nowadays I've mended
Mended
all
all
my
my
ways,
ways.
repented, seen the light, all that shit. Yeah, sure. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I
Always have possessed.
And here lately, don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. But
I do like. I want to point this out right now. I do really like, in this one, in Spoopy, Broadway. There's a lot of like errors, quote unquote, and like little inserted lines and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like there wasn't as much, just already off the bat in the previous one. But then again, maybe that's just because like the starting songs weren't ones that I was super familiar with. I don't know. Unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
this one
Wants
longing
to be there.
that
That one wants to get the girl.
And do I
Help them? Yes, indeed.
Those
Poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true.
They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, "Spells are slip, please!" And I help them. Yeah, I do.
The little, tiny little smirk. I was gonna say, I feel like in general, going to a witch to solve your problems with magic is probably isn't the best idea. Like, even ignoring the possibility of them being an evil witch, just like a whole. This magic is usually about a cost, you know, and using magic to skip the cost of something, I feel like will cost more than the cost that it would have gotten to do the thing. I'm saying cost a lot. Like, if you want to get strong, it's probably better to just do the training so you can get strong. Oh. Give me a moment. Phone is ringing. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We will now proceed with Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Now it's happened once or twice. Someone
Couldn't pay the price.
And I'm afraid I had
Had
to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint.
You know, to be fair, considering only this song, if she was telling the truth, Ursula specifically, that as long as you know, hold up your side of the bargain, it's fine, it'd be pretty cool. The issue with Ursula is that she had this whole big plan that she was using this deal to, like, get ahead on. If she was just like, all right, give me your voice, you can be a human and do all that kind of stuff, I'm just gonna chill here. If she had just done that, I would say that she's a very good witch. Because if you don't pay the price, it's your fault, honestly, at that point. If she's not, like, actively making it harder for you.
To those poor, unfortunate souls. Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for much. Just a token, really. A trifle. What I want from you is your voice.
It's kind of a big deal, though. Like, if you had asked me for, like, a limb, maybe, I would consider it. Yeah, I'd consider it. But on my voice, I'm like, that's one of the few things I have. Maybe, like, my left arm. I don't need... No, wait. Gaming would be so much harder without it. I don't think there's much I'd be willing to give up. For most things.
But without my voice, how...
You'll have your boobs, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. The men up there.
I mean, true. Technically not wrong, but the voice is a pretty major, you know, facet to that.
They like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Bitch, please, they're not all that obsessed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid when they can, but they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets the man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath, and go ahead and sign the scroll.
I love this part.
Now I've got a voice. The boss is
On a roll.
this poor unfortunate soul. Now get out.
That line, that ending was so good. It's like, listen, you sign the contract or leave. Exactly as Wiggly would say. Well, almost exactly. He'd be a little ruder about it.
Hey, that was poor unfortunate souls.
Hello.
You're a poor unfortunate soul for having to sit through that.
I am? No, I think I'm a very fortunate soul for sitting through that.
For watching Shitty Broadway, SPOOPY Broadway. Oh, so great. Smash it.
Mm-hmm.
Just thumbs up. So
Already did. I'll see you in the next one. Ah. Alright. Sally's song from Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is the name of the movie. Thank you. I should have just looked at the title before and I would have known that. I'm so dumb. Alright. I feel like this is... The only song I really hear is the, like... What's this? What's this? There's something in the air. And the parody of that. And also, like, the opening numbers, like, of Halloween.
So,
Hey, guessing that's Sally.
there's a lot of costume changes in this show, so I'm here to fill some time with an a cappella number, and I have been taking
I'm so excited.
hypnotherapy ribbon twirling classes, so I'm
Therapy ribbon twirling classes. What is that a therapy for? Because I know there's a lot of types of physical therapy, a lot of games and actions you can take for therapy. I was going to put quotes, but no, just like for genuine therapy. Playing games. A lot of things can help a person recover from X, Y, or Z. Physically, mentally, or emotionally. Or spiritually, all that kind of stuff. So I do wonder.
I'm going to hypnotize you while I sing this song for you.
I'm hypnotized
And,
already.
Just you'll forget it ever happened. I'm banking on that. So I rewrote this song to be about my friends in shitty Broadway. So here
Where
it
am
goes.
I? That's me being hypnotized.
I sense the show tunes in this room are just so tragically bad. And though I'd like to stand by them, can't shake this feeling that I've had.
What's that?
The worst is just around the bend. And do they notice the tomatoes thrown at us?
No, no. I would never throw a tomato. A pineapple. No, I'm kidding. Wow, what a sad acapella. So, is there like... Is the way that this is, the in-universe, quote-unquote, thing of this musical being, these are a bunch of friends putting on a musical, and the musical is bad, and now this is a character from them, that in-universe thing doing the music, in-universe musical, being like, man, this musical sucks. Is that what is happening? Where in the layers of a fiction are we at the moment? How many walls are we in?
And will they see how bad they sound to me? I'll call security.
He had to rhyme something. Also, hey Walrus, it has been a while. Welcome to the stream. We're listening to Spoopy Broadway.
What will become of my dear friends? Where will their singing lead us then?
Oh gosh, the ribbon the ribbon twirling is getting tangled.
Although I'd like to join this crowd in your enthusiastic cloud, try as I may, it doesn't last.
Yeah.
But if this show slays, we'll be on Broadway. No,
It's like, do you really believe that? I don't think the character does who's saying it. Hey, I don't know. I've been enjoying the show. All the errors, quote unquote, have been hilarious. Very well done.
I think not. It's never to become. Goodness gracious, this show is
Yeah, just wrap it up. Put the ribbon away.
just too dumb. Thank you so much for
Woo.
watching that shitty Broadway video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you're having.
I think they're meant to be an in-universe of the show they took the songs from, but they're just making it bad, spoopy. But honestly, I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea either. I've been enjoying it though.
Great Halloween season.
Move to the next one. Let's see. So we had Sally's song, and now it's time for 16 going on 17 from Sound of Music. All right. I think this is the first song I don't actually recognize.
3 things I was absolutely positive. First, Edward was a vampire. Second,
Is this Twilight?
dogs are the biggest blessing in this world.
True, real.
And third, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
The dog or Edward? Wait, be clear.
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. I'm Edward.
Thank you so much for clarifying. I would not have known.
Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To ride on.
You think the song is gonna acknowledge the age difference between Edward and Bella? I'm just saying, he's a pretty old vampire who's been just going to high school repeatedly for... What's the explanation for that? Is there an explanation for that? This might be a bit of a shocker considering me and everything about me. I've never watched Twilight or read it or been particularly interested in learning anything about it. Wild, I know.
You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful. Bella, you're on the brink. You are 16.
I immediately dislike the vibes of this song. What's happening?
Going on 17, fellas will fall in line. Eager young lads and werewolves and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men.
Okay, the original is already... Yeah, Edward is, I think, over 200 years old. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. By the way, is the audio good? I just want to confirm. Because I increased the audio of the videos, like, considerably now. Is it alright? Not too loud for you guys? Not too... any issues?
Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser.
The leg kicks. Also, no, Bella, this is a grooming song. Get out of there.
Telling you what to do. I turned 17 in 1918. I'll take care of you.
Oh gosh. Okay, this I actually do know of. The fact that Edward is interested in Bella just because she, like, smells good to him. I don't know what it is about her blood or whatever. He's just like, oh, he was really into it. But my goodness. My goodness. Please get away from the teenage girl, sir.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet and willingly I believe. I am 16.
He's going to literally consume her in the physical vampiric way.
Going on 17, innocent as a rose. Baccarat dandies, drinkers of brandies. What do I know of those? I'm dumb.
I like the song, but also just the blatant... Okay, so this song is essentially saying, yeah, I'm dumb, I'm an idiot. Which, well, technically true, you know, for teenagers, is also, like, they're not that dumb. I know, a lot of teenagers can be very stupid. But an okay amount can also realize, and when they feel like, hey, this is weird, trust that instinct, because it is weird, usually, when you're having that feeling.
Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men.
Say it out loud.
What? Oh, we're skipping ahead a little bit. Yeah, to the vampire thing. Also, while we're speaking of Twilight, which I don't think this is like going to be one of my few opportunities to say this. I imagine. You know that the author of Twilight, I think she was Mormon, which apparently, if you go into reading the novels with that knowledge, explains a lot. There's I've seen like a video about it that goes into, okay, so a lot of these like very weird kind of sexual situations which are kind of like so odd, and it's because of that, because she was Mormon. I don't know if she still is Mormon, but she was Mormon when she was writing it, which is funny to me. I don't know.
Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You were 17 in 1918. I'll depend on you.
I'm on
Well, this is that's a tragedy. Oh, like her newborn baby basically being the mate of a wolf who was her age. Oh yeah, I remember that. That kind of happened. That was a... I'm remembering now a video that I was watching, people talking about Twilight, and everything that I know about Twilight is like flooding back to my brain. And I do not like it. Oh gosh.
Thanks for watching Spoopy Broadway.
And I'm gonna continue watching it. That was certainly a time and an experience. Let's go Phantom of the Opera. What a classic. Oh, with Kurt Megan and Mary-Kate Wiles. Nice.
Yeah, I will be right there. I'm so sorry. I just have to drop something off real fast, but I'll see you soon. Okay. All right. Bye.
What? Okay, so what's the situation
Excuse
here?
me, sir?
You have come here.
Whoa, what's that reaction? She's just like, hey. And then he immediately drops to opera mode. It's like, you... You know what? I've never actually gotten around to watching, very legally, the Phantom of the Opera. So I genuinely don't actually know its plot beats, besides the fact that there's a guy with the mask, there's a romance, he lives in the opera, he's like a defigured person.
In pursuit of your deepest urge, in pursuit of that wish which till now has been silence. Silence.
She's like, what are you talking about? Who are you? I was just dropping something off. Is she his Uber?
I have brought you that our passions may fuse and merge. In your mind you've already succumbed to me, dropped all defenses, completely succumbed to me. Now you are here with me.
It's like, sir? Excuse me, sir? What are you...
No second thoughts. You've decided.
Those piano notes, I'm loving them.
The point of no returns.
Oh.
Second glances, a game.
Oh, no returns, as in you can't return the thing that you're buying? You bought?
Make believe you're at an end. Past or thought of oof or win. No use resisting. Abandon thought and let the dream descend.
Your phone, wait, no, give me that back. Sir, what are you doing?
What
This is dangerous.
consumes the soul, what rich desires unlocks its door, what sweet seduction lies between us.
What's in the bag? What's in the big brown bag? I gotta know.
The point of no returns. The final threshold. What warm unspoken secrets will we learn?
I have to know. I am so curious.
On the point of no returns.
No returns. Get out of here, please. I have to say this now, especially because it happens twice. Both of them just go from normal into just opera mode instantly, like that, and it's kind of wild. Like, immediately with Kurt, I didn't mention it before, because it took me back so much. He just, like, turned around and goes, oh! It's very impressive. Kurt should be allowed to use his opera voice mode in Star Kid shows. Real. He's so good.
To that moment where speech disappears into silence. Silence.
What is that? I'm like try. That seems like clothing, but like, huh?
And now I'm here with you. No second thoughts.
Is that like a dress?
I've decided.
No, the receipt. Never. Don't tear the receipt.
Past the point of no returns, the final threshold, our passion play has now at last begun.
Have you been convinced to keep whatever this is? Is this a onesie? Like a reindeer onesie?
Past thought of right or wrong, one final question: how long should we two wait before we're one? When will the blood begin to race?
Okay, it definitely seems like it's a onesie. This is the... You know what? The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real. I desperately want to know what this is that she's wearing. It's so dramatic as well. All right, Kurt. Let's see the hood. It's a flying squirrel. This is what you're convincing her to keep? Sir Mask or Phantom of the Opera? I mean, I guess if it's past the point of no returns, then sure.
Point of no returns. The final threshold. The bridge is crossed, so stand and watch it burn. We've passed the point of no returns.
Unless, of course, you want store credit.
You already tore up the receipt. It's too late, man. It's too late. You should have said that like half a song ago. I wonder who came up with this and who thought, you know what? Flying squirrel. Honestly, they might have just had that on them. They're like, well, we might as well go with this one since we already have it. I don't know why they would already have it, but... So move on to the next...
Like and subscribe, please.
Okay. I was worrying. Next one. Pulled. Addams Family cover. Addams Family the musical, I'm assuming. Which I do actually like. It's a good musical. Even if I don't think I've heard all the songs.
I don't have a sunny disposition.
But I do know this one.
Not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face. I'm enthused.
Wow. I mean, that would make it a little rough to interact with a person. It's like you should smile more. I'm literally smiling. Don't tell people to smile more, by the way. Like, I get why you would say that. It's just kind of rude.
Suddenly, however, I've been puzzled. Bunny rabbits make me want to cry.
What has been pulling you in your different directions?
All my inhibitions have been muzzled, and I think I know why. I'm being pulled in a new direction.
I guess the answer is yes. You probably should have asked that before the song started, but whatever. You're here now, so we're doing it duet time.
But I think I like it.
Oh.
I think I like it.
Okay.
I'm being pulled in a new
Ow, oof.
direction.
Wait, ow. Oh gosh, my shoulder. I immediately thought about that. I like, You're hurting him.
Through my painful pursuit, somehow birdies took root. All the things I did.
Uh-oh. Wait, whoa. What direction is this song going in? Oh, gosh. Wait, no, well, she put down the knife, so it's...
Tested impossibly cute.
Probably fine.
God, what do I do?
Maybe not, that's a wire.
Mother always said be kind to strangers.
Okay.
But she doesn't know what they destroy. I can feel the clear and present dangers when she learns that the boy has got me pulled in a new direction. But I think I like it. I think I like it.
Is the new direction torture? Well, no, that can't be. Everyone knows that Wednesday Addams already tortures people. That's just the default. What's the new direction?
I'm being pulled in a new direction. All the
Oh.
feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I've tried, but I can't let it go.
Oh god, he's just actually... No, well, he's not dead. We'll find out if he's dead in a moment, in fact. Just take... Wait, just give me a thought. It's like... Bonnie's looking a little... Or... Foxy's looking a little... under the weather. Let's hype him up with a controlled shock.
Oh, it's disgustingly true. Cold.
Why the knife? Why the knife to the leg? Are the reason that they're doing this because a lot of people were like complained about the fact that Wednesday Adam in the musical was essentially being a nice girl or whatever, something along those lines, because she like fell in love and that kind of thing. It's like that's out of character. So now they're being like, well, in this song, she'll be very in character.
Puppy dogs with droopy faces, unicorns and dancing mice, sunrise in wide open spaces, Disney World, I'll go there twice, butterflies and picnic lunches, bunches
You are not getting out of here, man. Is this just the Adam family's version of Deadliest Man Alive? Kind of, I feel.
of chrysanthemums, lollipops and sugar planes and Christmas Eve, sugar plums, chia pets and string quartets and afternoon banana splits, angels watching as I sleep and Liberace's greatest hits.
All his progress destroyed in an instant.
Got me pulled in a new
Direction.
direction. They keep insisting, I'll stop resisting. Just watch me pulled in a new direction. I should stay in the dark, not obey every spark. But the boy has a bite, better far than his bark. And you'll get a boy to do.
Audience, help him. Don't just let him suffer there.
It's true.
Oh wait, he even... I don't know if I just imagined it, 'cause it does seem like he mouthed like, help me, guys.
Taboo, as I'm pulled in a new direction. Oh no.
What a beautiful song. Honestly, I really felt the emotions that Wednesday had there.
I think he had some more songs.
It's fine, he didn't need to sing anyway.
You like that?
I did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yes.
Well, I suggest you subscribe.
I already
Good job.
have. But you guys should too. Link it down in the original description. Link to the original in the description. But yeah.
Liked it. Because we're probably going to do more.
Nice. I
Stuff
want
like that.
more.
You probably like that too.
Yeah.
So, do it.
All right. Good talk. Good talk. All right. What Bacon Could Do. A Waitress cover.
Would anybody be
I know Waitress.
interested in a pie? Alright.
Make it work, make it easy, make it clever.
forever. Cruft it into pieces, make it sweet. Crimp the edges, or make it sour and serve with lemon wedges. Even death can be delicious, and it washes off all the dirty dishes when it.
Wow, I'm learning so much about pie already. It can even death can taste delicious. Damn, I know nothing about pie. Besides that, I like pumpkin, and apple has too much apple for me to like it.
It's done, I can smile. It's on someone else's plate for a while. I'll place it on display.
What kind of pie is that? I don't know if it's real pie, but that does seem like real butter. If it's just like a... Huh. I have no idea.
And then I'll slice and serve my worries away. I can fix this, I can twist it into sugar butter covered pieces. Never mind what's underneath it.
What do you mean what's underneath it? Shouldn't the pie be pie flavored? What's going on here?
We have done this before. I'll bake me a door to help me get through. I learned that from myself, actually.
Oh,
Sweeney,
that's
it's
wonderful.
amazing what baking can do.
Sweeney, as in like Sweeney Todd? Isn't he like a murderer in his thing? Guys, I'm getting increasingly concerned about the people in these songs.
Christ, that's disgusting. Make it up and surprise them. Tell them all my secrets, but disguise them so they dance on the tongues of the very people that their secrets from. Make it soon, make it better, but
These pies have people in them, don't they? Well, I mean, that's one kind of meat pie, which I guess this is.
but it never lasts forever. I'll make it small so it fits. Even this, even now, even as the walls come tumbling down.
Uh-oh, Sweeney Todd.
Even as we can't stop remembering how every door we ever made, we never once walked.
It's more of a normal razor rather than, like, the knife that's used. Is there a specific term for the knives that, like, hairstylists use? Speaking of, by the way, I saw this guy, Sweeney Todd. Was it him or was it... What was it exactly? Something about a barber with a knife I saw when I was really young. And, you know, them getting killed by it. That made it that every time I went to the barbershop to get a haircut and they would pull out the knife, I would be sweating. I would be so hyper aware of the fact that at any moment, if they just decide to break here, they could just... and I'm dead. It took quite a while for that fear to, like, dissipate. So that is Sweeney, yes. Okay. The demon barber of Fowett Street?
Something I never got the chance to ask him about.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We don't need to.
So with blood on my hands, I'll show them all how goddamn happy I am.
Sheesh, that note was so good. She held that so long. I love that. I was gonna comment on the blood on, like the fake blood on her hand. For a moment, it looked like jelly to me, rather than like fake blood. I'm like, but the note just went on so long that I just had to wait.
Sugar butterflower, don't let me down. Let's see the next amazing thing baking does now. Would you like a pie?
Absolutely. Don't tell me what's in it. Yay.
Hey, so
Hi.
you enjoyed that song from me
I did.
and Spoopy Broadway, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
And are you guys enjoying Spoopy Broadway? I know it's not the right holiday season. We're a little far away from Halloween, but...
'Tis the season for the reason, like they say. So anyway, you know, you can like it, you can subscribe it, you can thumbs up.
Or we can go to the next one. Waving through a window. I'm so concerned. What are they going to do with this song? Do you guys like Dear Evan Hansen? I like a lot of the songs from it. The story overall is good, but I can't relate to the point where I struggle to enjoy it. Like I get it, you know, Evan has issues and that's why everything happens. But I can't. I'm just like, oh. I sympathize with him, but I can't empathize. Also, how is Lauren dressed like? Kind of like a witch.
I've learned to slam on the brakes before I even turn the key. Before I make a mistake. Before I lead with the worst of me.
Is this Evan a vampire?
Give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned.
I get it. I really like the line, step out of the sun. I never even considered how easily you could translate that to a more literal situation. And Lauren, of course, is doing great acting for it. Step out of the sun, because you've learned,
On the
Outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window.
try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass.
Gosh. When you're saying waving on the outside, always looking inside, is that also literal? Being like, hey, let me in. I'm not a vampire. I don't want to drink your blood. Just, please, let me in. Please. Because it does sound like she's on the hunt right now. Resting, watching.
Waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? What? We start with stars in our eyes.
Oh wait, no, that reaction. You see, without any context, I could see how you could come to the conclusion that it's about vampires.
Are you serious? We start believing that we belong. The sun doesn't rise. And no one tells you where you went wrong.
Literally, nobody told you. It's like, guys, I wish you would have told me about the vampire thing, or the lack of it, before I went up.
Step out
of the sun,
if you
you're
keep
getting burned.
That sounds like a vampire. Fuck.
I'm saying, I get it. I'm with her.
Step
out of the sun because you've learned
Not
to
to be in the
come.
sun, 'cause you're definitely a vampire. On the outside, always looking
She's taking the song over. It's this is now a vampire song.
in. Ever be
More than I've always been, cause I'm tap.
See, because they have to be invited in. Maybe you're ignorant. Ugh. Try to speak, but
No.
nobody can hear.
That's actually that was I was saying before she even said it.
So I
round for the answer to appear. Cause watching people pass, waving through a window.
Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? Shit. Okay, I thought that I've never seen this show, okay? I only know this song, and I thought it was clear that this is about, like, vampires trying to get into their neighbors' houses to get
No,
this.
no, I get you. I'm with you, honestly. Honestly, that's my new headcanon. This song specifically is about vampires. It's a really weird, like, subplot in the Evan Hansen musical where there's just a vampire there and he's talking. It never comes up again, but we know now that vampires exist in Dear Evan Hansen.
Saw them before their skin melts off. I guess I should have done a quick Google, so sorry. But actually, it's not my fault, because the lyrics are very misleading, and they really focus on, like, the sun and knocking on neighbors' windows. So, like, honestly, I would love a formal apology, because now I'm embarrassed.
Oh.
On the
Outside, always looking in. Could I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapped of the glass. Oh wait, no, this is perfect. She's one with Evan. This is exactly how he would react. Nobody can hear, but I'm around for an answer for a peer. Cause I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Anybody see? Anybody waving back at me?
Is anybody waving? Whoa! Oh, I was dead wrong. This is about ghosts.
Oh, no, wait, that makes so much sense, because you can't see the ghost, they can't... Damn, my mind's been blown twice. Lauren is a genius. Okay, so you weren't that far off. Ghosts, vampires, they're both undead. So smart.
Hey there. Thanks for watching Shitty Broadway.
I'm glad. I'm glad? What was I trying to say there? Thank you for making it. Oh, gosh. Dentist from Little Shop of... Spoopy Broadway has been one banger after banger of songs that I love. The only one that I didn't really know was Waitress. Like the Waitress one. But even that felt familiar. What does it say about me that all the songs are for Spoopy Broadway I recognize, but the one for the other one I didn't recognize? I don't know. Lauren is the only one that who actually understands Dear Evan Hansen. Real.
Let's see. Somebody here has an appointment.
You the dentist? Uh-oh. She's looking at the audience. No, run.
I think it's you.
No.
Come here. Yep. No, it's you. Come here. Don't try and get out of this.
He already knows what's gonna happen. He's like, oh gosh.
All day. Come on.
Alright.
Come on, my dear.
Sit down.
We'll be
Wait a
back in
second.
Just a moment.
That was an audience plant. He's just... Wait, is that...
It's gonna hurt.
Actually... Yeah, he's just been in the audience. Hey.
When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama told me funny things I did.
Oh gosh, it's a drill. Thankfully, he has no actual tip. Which pretty much makes them pretty safe. They just kind of like spin. Without a, you know, pointy metal bit at the end.
Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat and bash in its head. That's when my mama said...
Yeah, I forgot how this song starts. He is a pretty bad guy. A psychotic man. Of all of them, the one that gets me the most, weirdly, is the poisoning guppies. It's like... Why? What pleasure, even like from a psychotic perspective, could you get from poisoning guppies, man?
She say,
She said, my boy, I think someday to make a natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane.
I think you are supposed to like put anesthetics when doing that, like dentist stuff, but I guess they can't complain. You have your hands in their mouths, so you can't really say anything about it if you don't. But honestly, good mother. Kind of, mostly, sort of. Mainly because at least she found a way to steer her son away from murdering people. It's like, well, you really like causing people pain, and if we just suppress that, you're probably going to end up killing someone and becoming a serial killer and get a Netflix special made after you. So instead, become a dentist. I mean, it's better, technically.
Temperament's wrong with priesthood, and teaching would suit you still less. So be a dentist. You'll be a success.
here he is, boys, the leader of the pack. Watch him suck up that gas. Oh my god. He's a dentist and he'll never ever be any good. Who wants their teeth done by them?
They have the same kind of asthma bottle like thing. But yeah, there you go, enjoying the laughing gas himself.
Marquis de Sade. Oh my god. I'm not numb.
Ah, shut up! Open wide! Here I come! I am your dentist.
I love how Joey did Joey know that this would happen, that he'd get like pulled into, because he seemed like just smiling, and now he's like playing along a little bit, like, but even then he's like smiling, like when he made his like the face, he's like ooh.
And I get off on the pain I inflict. I'm your dentist. And I enjoy the career.
You're pretty sure that he knew that he was gonna get pulled from the audience? Maybe. I guess it would be fair to like warn him a little bit ahead of time, but it also would have been a really funny thing. It's like, come on, it's like, oh, this is a prize. Come on up.
That I picked. And I start extracting those molars. The girls will be screaming like holy rollers. Though it may cause my patients distress. Somewhere in heaven up
Slowly rolling away.
of me, I know that my mama's proud of me. 'Cause I'm a dentist. And I'll success. Say
It's so funny. Little Shop of Horrors just made such a psychotic character, and he didn't even kill anybody. It's like, just to have like the perfect person for Seymour to kill and be like, well, guys, come on, is it really that bad that he killed Seymour? And that he killed the dentist. And the answer is yes. Of course it's that bad. Just because he's an awful person doesn't mean you should kill him. My goodness.
Say
Ah.
Say
Ah. Ah.
Now spit.
Patooey. That was great.
Do the thing.
Oh, be sure to subscribe to Shitty Broadway.
Tell him to like.
We absolutely will. Doo-dum, ba-da-dum, doo-dum, doo-dum, doo. Oh! What is this feeling? That's so good. Wicked is such a great musical as well. I love all these musicals that they're doing. I wonder how they're going to parody it. Or modify it.
What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is racing.
My head is reeling. My face is flushing. What is this feeling? Ferment as a flame.
Does it have a name?
Yes. Loathing.
Ooh. Unadulterated loathing.
For your face.
Your voice.
Your clothing.
I love it. They're doing it so well. The like vitriol they're putting into each line is like, especially Ashley. It's really good.
Let's just say
I loathe it all.
every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl.
With simple other loathing.
There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast.
This is my favorite love song.
Still, I do believe that it
Can last.
and I
We'll be loathing you my whole life.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
By the way, I haven't actually gotten around to watching the whole Wicked musical like in order. I've seen a lot of the songs on their own as like animatics. The loathing was actually like, what? Were they in love? Because that's really the vibes I got from the song, and I feel like most people get that vibes. Minor spoils, I'll accept it. That's the case, right? That was intentional, I hope.
I felt the moment
I laid eyes on you.
Your voice, your my pulse is racing. Let's just say flushing. I loathe it all. Oh, what is this every little trait?
However small,
makes my very
flesh begin to crawl.
Loathing. There's a
Strange
strange
exhilaration,
in
such
such
total detestation. By the way, this right here proves that when they move from mic to mic, if you can't hear them, that's very intentional. Because here they are away from the mics, and you can very much still hear them.
It's so pure, so strong.
Strong.
I do
Admit
admit
it came on fast.
Still, I do
Believe that it would last, and I will be loathing forever.
Loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long. Gross.
Oh, that was so great. They didn't even have to change anything in the song. It's just good.
Hope you enjoyed that Jellicle performance and that you put your little paw on the subscribe.
Why would you remind me of Cats? The Jellicle movie. Musical. Oh, God.
button.
I have to get out of here. Alright, and now we're ending, unfortunately, on a song I actually don't know. The Time Warp. From Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
Yeah?
Madness takes its toll.
I will say, I don't know much about Rocky Horror Picture Show, but every single thing I've learned about it in my life has made me realize, wow, it is a wild show. But it sounds interesting.
Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control.
I remember
Ooh.
doing the time warp, drinking those moments when
Is drinking the Time Warp? I guess in a way, you lose a lot of hours when you black out.
blackness hit me.
And the Lord would be calling.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Yeah.
Just a step to the left.
Oh?
And then a step to the right.
Put your
Wait.
hands on your hips.
Freezing time.
I don't remember this version of the cha-cha slide. Time warp again.
Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy.
Yeah?
Oh, fantasy, free me. So you can see me. No, not at all. In another dimension. With voyeuristic intention. Well,
Huh? Whatever. Change dimensions. It's fine.
polluted. I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time slip.
Nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out on sensation.
Like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again.
This time warp really does sound like blacking out from drugs. Let's do the time warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just having a think when a snake of a guy gave me an evil wink. He shook me up. He took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. Time meant nothing, never would again.
Let's do
It sounds like it was the actual devil or the serpent coming up to you.
the time
Time warp again.
Let's do the time warp again.
It was great choreography. Also, in the first air, I feel like every time they have somebody like messing up, it's often him who's doing it. Like, I don't know if you saw that.
Doesn't jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
You're
Your hands on your hips.
you're unsynced.
Your knees in tight, but it's a pelvic thrust. Sing! It really drives me insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do
The time warp again.
Let's do the time warp again.
Come on, guys. You still have energy. Keep this going. Never mind. They all collapsed. I do wonder, when they do that, what percentage of the exhaustion is actually real from, you know, doing the show the whole time? Because I feel like in a lot of times they end the show and they, like, even, like, the actual musicals they do, and they're, like, a little tired, but they're still standing and walking around. How often do they wish they could just drop? And then here they're like, bro, we're just going to drop as soon as we're done with the music.
Myself and
Well,
all
guys,
the
that
other
was it.
me's
That's the
wanna
end of
say
Shitty
thank you
Broadway.
for watching
Spoopy
this
Broadway, it's
platform.
over.
I
It's
hope
done.
that you do
Hope you
it
enjoyed
again.
it. Hope you followed
yeah?
us.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man, that's Spoopy Friday. Friday. Spoop. That's Spoopy Broadway. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, go remember to check the original down in the description. Go check them out. Give them a like, comment, subscribe. I feel like I've said that multiple times, but it's been a while, so do it again. And I'll see you in the next one. Except, that's not the end of the stream. We still have another, like, 40 minutes. So you might as well watch these other videos, too. It's not Spoopy Friday. Why do I keep saying Friday? It's not Spoopy Broadway. It's not the other Broadway. Instead, it's just some more fun stuff by them. Sisters, A Frozen Tale. Baby, It's Warm Outside. That's like a stream announcement. And Broadway's Not Gonna Pay Rent. Alright, let's check it out.
Well, those two hotshot sisters are back at it, ruining everybody's lives. It's Sister Act 2.
It's you again. Hi. A Frozen Tale. Okay. Hello.
You do? I'm done.
Guys, don't speak into the mic. Wait, it's fine. They're good.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing.
I don't. Is that true? I mean, your clothing is made out of ice. A reminder for those who don't know. She just made that out of like ice. But the cold never bothered her anyway, so.
When a certain gentleman arrived from the Southern Isles, she wore the dress and I froze the town. All kinds of weather.
As you do, you know. They hate to see a girl boss winning. Poor Edgar Allan Poe has been forced to wear a Santa hat.
We stick together, the same in the snow or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places. We think and we act as one.
Okay.
Those who've seen us know that not a thing can come between us. Many
Not even the freezing of the town. You guys. Even that didn't get between you guys.
men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my ice castle.
Come on. I thought you were done with the ice castle. You came home. Are you just making that again?
What?
You know, to be fair, it was a really nice ice castle. Didn't have a lot of amenities though, so it'd probably be pretty rough to live in. Like even if you could ignore the cold, it's just like what about beds or like utilities, bathrooms? Do you make the bathrooms the ice? I mean, I'm sure you can adjust it pretty easily, but I feel like you might be able to kind of see that through the ice, and that's kind of gross.
Did you have to step on me?
Bruh. As soon as they're not singing, they're like, God, I hate you.
Act 2's weird.
That was great. I love that. Alright, now let's go to Baby It's Warm Outside. I've actually seen multiple versions of Baby It's Cold Outside. Well, not Baby It's Cold Outside. What's the other one? No, the other song about the cold. The, oh my gosh. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. That whole thing? Where they introduce, like, neutral Christmas and like all this kind of stuff. I don't think I've ever seen versions for like Baby It's Cold Outside. Hello, YouTube.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's warm outside.
I've got to go away.
Why are you wearing mittens if it's warm outside?
Baby, it's warm outside.
This evening has
The
been
ozone is getting
so
thin.
very nice.
If we don't start soon, we'll pay the
I'm
price.
going out for a curry.
Seriously, we have to
Then
hurry.
I gotta go to the store.
Environmentalists are at
So
war.
really I'd better
The
scurry.
scientific lines are
Maybe just a
blurry.
PowerPoint, sure.
Storms of
I'm sorry, I was not paying enough attention to what she was saying. I got concerned with the I really can't stay. It's so good.
So really I'd better scurry.
scientific lines are
Maybe just a
The scientific lines of what?
Seriously, we have to
Then
hurry.
I gotta go to the store.
Environmentalists are at
So
war.
really I'd better
The
scurry.
scientific lines are
Maybe just a
blurry.
PowerPoint, sure.
Storms and floods and fires and
My
more.
neighbors don't
Real.
think
It's bad out there.
that the lakes will all shrink.
Pollutants are in the air.
I wish I knew
The ice
how
caps are melting
to do
now.
my
Don't worry, all the pollution will make new garbage ice caps for the polar bears to live on. It'll be fine. If we just keep messing up the world, it'll kind of reverse itself. Oh, we're so screwed.
Well, I've made a handy dandy chart.
That seems like a lot of work, sir.
No, it's really not.
At least I'm gonna say that I
You
tried.
can't just do that.
I
A lot of people can.
really can't stay.
Oh, baby, don't hold out.
But baby, it's warm
outside. Seriously, it's so easy. Just little things like turning the lights off when you leave, or like bike riding to work instead of taking your car.
And like, see, here's the thing about that. You should do those things. However, it doesn't actually help. No, I know that's rough. But the thing is, even if all of like people, the common folk like us around the world started doing that, we would reduce our carbon emissions by like 20%. The other 80% come from corporations and, you know, doing all of their stuff. So we need more regulations, really, is the issue.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's warm outside.
The answer is
But
no.
baby, it's warm
This
Outside.
meeting has been
Already has
a good
begun.
brainstorm.
Half of the world's beaches are all
All
gone.
seems a bit ambitious.
We can be more judicious.
My brother says recycling's a bore.
Literally the easiest
And
chore.
meat is just
Actually true, yeah.
so delicious.
Not even that nutritious.
But maybe I could do a bit more.
Fossil fuels are really the
So what's the next move?
True.
To renewable.
Then it'll
It's
improve.
certainly doable.
Your ideas are
I
grand.
thrill when I take a
But
stand.
don't you see?
Making our voices heard is
That's stuff
key.
we can do tomorrow.
Our children will only know
And not that many
sorrow.
people have died.
Well, that's not true. A lot of people have died. But also, I didn't expect him having like an environmental thing, but I guess I should have. But also, we are literally already past the point of no return. Even if everyone, including the companies, actually stop polluting the air, it'll still recover a lot, but we've still done like a percentage of permanent damage to it. Which is, I'm laughing, but it's awful.
We will have nowhere to hide.
I've got a metal straw.
That's not gonna help much, 'cause baby, it's warm outside.
Yeah, the metal straw and stuff doesn't help that much. Especially like the renewable bags and that kind of thing. It sounds like it would help a lot, but it doesn't, because the amount of use that you'd have to use a single renewable bag to make up for its production, like pollution-wise, is like years. Like, I think more than a decade. Which, I mean, in the long term, I guess works, but they keep making more of those bags because people keep buying them. And by the way, the reason we went from paper bags to plastic bags is because paper bags were deforesting places to make them. And just nothing works out.
Change isn't real.
We're all
Bro. It's like the most greatest like scientific agreement. Yes, climate change is real. A lot of people say that no, it's still contested. No, it isn't. It's 100% confirmed that yes, this is real.
doomed.
Oh well. Really, are we all flying squirrels? You know, in a way, we are all falling through life, trying our best to fall with grace. All right, they're not gonna pay rent. Let's go. Also, people also say gravity is a theory. Well, to be fair about that, a theory, in the scientific term, is a fairly big thing. Most ideas are hypotheses, and when a hypothesis has enough, like, supporting evidence to counter other things and to do all this stuff, it becomes a theory. So yes, gravity is just a theory. but it will remain the theory until another hypothesis comes around to, like, push it out of the way. But yeah, people who say it don't mean it that way. They're like, a lot of people are like, well, it's just a theory, as if it hasn't become a theory because we have so much evidence pointing in that direction rather than literally any other direction. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating, and they don't even really want to be corrected a lot of times.
We begin on Christmas Eve with me, Rust, and these guys. I don't actually know who they are due to my crippling face blindness, which I got in a skateboarding accident.
Huh? That would be horrifying if that could happen. I know with face blindness where, like, you just can't recognize people's faces. Getting that from an accident would be so bad. Because now you know what it was like before, and now you're like this.
I was not the one skateboarding. That was my stepdad. He was on his way to his job as a mall Santa. Also, he was not
the pianist is like, what is this guy saying?
not really skateboarding. He was playing Tony Hawk on his Game Boy, while I fell in a ravine.
Whoa, wait, this lore is expanding rapidly, too fast for me.
I lived in Cardboard House and was featured on Fuckboy Island for 3 episodes because it took the producers that long to realize I had just wandered onto set and was not actually a contestant.
Well, that's just a massive failure on their side. You shouldn't have even been able to get on set. But then again, I guess maybe that's why they believed it. Once you already got on set, they're like, well, he's here, so I guess he must be allowed to be here.
My name's Kurt, and in the last month, I was pinned for 2 separate national commercials that would have qualified me for healthcare for the first time in years.
If we keep going into this camera, please stop.
But they ended up going to another actor at the very last minute.
That's sad.
I'm Angela, and
I'm Sinead, and I once
I guess we're ignoring Angela.
starred in an NYU production of The Little Mermaid that took place in a library basement.
Bro, that's big. Hey, any work is big, all right?
I went on a date with the guy who played Prince Eric to see the first Twilight movie, and it didn't go well.
I'm Mary Kate.
Listen, careers have been built off less.
And one time somebody mistook me for Bryce Dallas Howard on the street, and I didn't correct them.
We broke into this theater and hacked into their sound system because we can't afford to rent a regular venue on our own.
All
I mean, you know what? That's fair. Hey, I respect it. They're not even using it.
of the microphone cords are duct taped to the floor, and if we try to do any choreography during this show, we will trip and fall.
Outside, the owners of the venue.
I love their vibes. They're just being openly like, yeah, we kind of suck, and we don't have much going for us, but that's pretty cool, isn't it?
You are banging on the doors to get in because we have barricaded ourselves into this room.
Inside, the cameraman behind the camera is regretting all the life choices that led him here.
I'm sure he's happy. He's like, listen, man, I'm just doing my job. You have me hostage. It's okay. I'll record. Just don't hurt me. The very tiny nod.
Smile! December 24th, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. From here on in, you're in a world of shit.
Oh.
It's your fault because you paid for it. At least it's new shit.
First shot, Angela. Tuning the old baby grand she hasn't played in a year.
Not a piano tuner.
So we hear. She's.
Wait, what's a piano tuner? What? Is that not a skill a pianist would have? What is that? What is that?
Just coming back from half a year of withdrawal.
We're in a global pandemic.
Oh yeah, true. Are you
Well, we dated that video.
ready? Hold that focus steady.
Tell the folks at home what you're doing, Angela.
Yeah.
I am being forced to play piano for this show. Somebody help me!
Rings.
Oh, so she's also been forced to be here. Gosh, guys, what are you doing?
Screen, zoom in on my smartphone machine.
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
That was a very loud beep. I don't even know if this is working. Kurt, are you there? Are you screening your calls? It's Mom. Who's also your agent.
Hi,
They're
Mom.
going in a different direction?
A better direction?
Literally any other direction?
Oh my. No. You can't just tune a piano. It's too complicated. It's actually a profession. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. It is like a lot of strings, and there seems to be a lot of moving parts inside of it. So I guess that's, huh? I didn't know it was so complicated that it had a profession.
Grubhub's here?
Oh, they lost their job to Grubhub. This is tragic. Womp, womp, womp.
What are we supposed to do now?
I mean, probably get arrested for trespassing.
Darn, guess we have to go home and see our loved ones who are probably wondering if we're dead.
There's gotta be a way to show these casting directors that we've got what it takes.
Yeah. Show them they were wrong about us.
I don't know if breaking into a place is the right way to do that.
What if the other direction is this?
I just want to see my family again.
Oh, wait, no. I didn't get the ending. Hey, listen, the banana phone works. Banana phone. Do banana phone. Alright. Now what? we kind of finished ahead of time. We're still at 3:34. Normally I finish at 4 when it comes to these musical kind of things. But I guess that's the end of that. We've seen all they have to offer for the moment. Maybe they will have more this year, since they seem to have last uploaded last year, and then before that 2 years ago. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see though. What now, stream isn't gonna end with this. I am gonna continue working on my game Mighty Grandpa. Do that for like another hour. But should I just drop into that, or is there anything you guys want me to check out while I'm here? I'll give you guys a moment to think while I take a sip. Actually, I'll give you guys a moment to think, and I'll be right back. A baby grand has 230 strings inside. Gosh, I'm guessing that's a. I would imagine that's a smaller piano than a normal grand piano. That's already a ton of strings. I mean, I don't really have anything else I can think of to do, so I guess I will just go to working on my game, Mighty Grandpa. Coming over here. Oh, right, I gotta do a thingamajig. Well, it's not gonna really work. I have to find a better way to stream my screen while I'm working on Mighty Grandpa. I would have a better way if I just had a second monitor, but I don't have a second monitor because my new PC is not compatible with the cables of my old monitor, my old second monitor, because it was a really old second monitor. Excuse me. I guess I will try doing a bit of a setup here, doing this and that, so that we can have chat that I can read. While I'm working on my game. There you go. That'll have to do on the YouTube side, and then on the Twitch side, I have a laptop. Yes, it was on the floor. Don't worry about it. Alright. I guess I will set up now. Open up Unreal. Honestly, working on my game after doing reactions is I kind of like it, because even though making a game can be kind of stressful sometimes, it's still weirdly more chill than my reactions, because when I'm reacting, I constantly want to have things to say about what I'm actually working on, since I don't want to just be like stealing content essentially. If I'm going to be reacting, I want to have things to do. Oh. Have you seen the lip sync battles on Tin Can Bros channel? No, I haven't. Lip sync battle. Oh, there's like a whole little series here. I don't know how many videos there are. If they have a playlist for it, that would be most convenient. Nope, it doesn't seem like it. I think it's 4. Not you're watching them now, but they're fun. Alright. Another time. I think I just got called. Oh, I will be right back. Sorry about that. My mom called me. Alrighty. Let us get into Mighty Grandpa. Put on some background music again, as we have did before. Can I find if I can find my background music? That'd be nice. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Ah, wonderful. I essentially have to just show my screen to do this. So hopefully that's fine. Oh yeah, this is like a test level kind of situation. Don't worry about it. It's so outdated that it's bad. Although, when I loaded it up, I realized something weird. Why do I have a bunch of like assets like this? I don't think I even like downloaded them before. Why do I have a starter map? Can I just delete? I feel like I have a bunch of... Okay, why am I in a starter folder? Why do I have a starter folder? Because I don't think I've used, like, anything from the starter folder in this project. Like, at all. So essentially it's just taking up space. But I guess it's fine. I'm using my phone for, like, to read chat. But it's kind of impossible because my phone is, like, shattered, so it's so difficult to read. Why do I have so many different... What? Again, starter content. What is this here? Can I just... This feels like a really bad idea. I will delete that later. When I figure out why that is even here. Oh, right. I remember this. I try to figure out how that works. So where did we leave off last time? Oh, yeah. Here we are. We have our basic animations in. There's him grabbing us. Though the grab is not super great. I think I was trying to figure out, like, an issue with his stuff. Oh, there you go. I left a note for myself, and I immediately saw the issue. So, what is this? Turn towards player. Oh, this is after he... So, like, there he goes. Stops, charges. And then when he ends his charge, if he's facing towards a wall, which the charge should end the moment he hits a wall, but I don't think I programmed that functionality. But when that happens, he should then turn around so he's facing the player. Although at the same time, maybe that isn't really needed, because if he hits a wall, he'll automatically turn around. Actually, yeah. He will automatically turn around if he's at a wall. So why am I adding all this code? See, that's why sometimes you just gotta stop working and then come back the next day. Because you're like, you start getting stuck in things and you're like, what? The question is, why are you even doing this? Reset attack, however, is its own thing. Like, here we go. Charges at me. Does his thing. Turns around. Oh, well. If he doesn't end at a wall, then he won't turn around. But I mean, it's not really an issue, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's not a big deal. That's fine. At the very least, I want everything else to work before I try to make that somehow better. And now we will once again go back to a thing that I don't understand why this is the way it is. So, there you go. He's ready to fight. He jumps to one of those things. Alright. Then he eventually jumps. Eventually. But there's so many things wrong with that. I don't even know if you can really tell. Alright, so. In choose attack, it says find jump point. This is our find jump point event, right? Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I'll check something. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, we find jump point. Cool. Funky. Whatever. Can you jump point? By default, this is true. If it is false, that means you are already doing that. So here it is. We just make sure that you're doing it. Alright, now you can't do it anymore because you're already doing it. Just in case it gets, for whatever reason, loops. Which sometimes just kind of happens from what I can tell. Set his walk speed to 0, which essentially means he stops moving for 0.5 seconds. This is so that he could play a little animation where he like charges up and then he like sprints at you. We get our jump points. There's only 2, so we can hard code 2. Technically, we can do a lot more functionality to make sure that he'll choose any number of jump points, which we might do in the future, but for now, this is all we need. And then it gets, all right, if it's true, go to jump point 0. If it's false, go to jump point 1. And we set it here. And now we'll get to the part that's actually having problems. Time to okay. So to modify something, let me come out here real quick. Open level blueprint. There is a thing that will set how far your player spawns. So just for... Oh wait, I don't need to. I just did this. I literally left it here just so that for testing purposes. We're over here. You see these sharks? The rate at which they spin is based off of a time to complete variable. So if I change their time to complete to 1, let's say. This one was 3, now it's 1. Look at them go. Change it back to 3. And now it's much more reasonable. Cool, makes sense. Our issue... and the thing that I can't understand is that... Actually, wait, whoa. It's a public variable. Does that matter? Would that matter? I don't know. The fact that this is a public variable that can be changed. So by default, the value is 1. And then if I go out here and then I change this to like 5, does that affect it at all? Because sometimes that kind of thing does. Alright, goes up there. It seemed exactly as slow as it did before. Time to complete, 1 second. It's 1 divided by... It did, okay, wait. So that did do its thing. And why is... What, huh? Wait, I'm so confused. Alright, come on, activate. It is actually slower for him to go up there. This is 4. I'm fine with leaving it at 4 seconds. But then we get to the issue where... Look. He does this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then eventually he gets into the position where he's grabbing, which is not at all what we want. We want that as soon as he reaches there, like the wall, he grabs. But for some reason, that isn't happening. And I genuinely, I don't know why. Actually, wouldn't that be exactly why? Why is... Actually, no, okay. I remember now. If I put this in between update, then I'll show you what happens. Just as a reminder to you, to myself, and to the people in chat. Like, he does his thing, and then even while he's jumping in the air, he does the animation, which is not at all what we want. We want it to be when the animation finishes, he plays wall grab. The issue is, I don't know why, but for some reason, when the animation finishes is not how long it takes for him to arrive. And what I think it comes down to is the fact that the time... Okay, so this sets the play rate. This does not change how long the actual timeline is. The timeline is 1 second. Right? So increasing the time to complete makes it so that the timeline itself takes longer to play. That 1 second gets divided by whatever the time to play is, kind of. I think that's like sort of the math. So there you go. Increase it to 5, he's slower, and if I increase this to like 50, it should be even slower. If it's not, then there's a problem. But now here we go. And if we get to this issue. Now, what I think... No, that wouldn't really work at all. I'm trying to think of how can we make this work? Because a simple idea that I immediately think of is have a delay where the time to complete is how long the delay lasts. And then, I don't know, maybe have finish go over there. Something like this. And we add it to the update line. The issue is, the update, I'm pretty sure, repeats. Which means that it gets played like multiple times. No. See, that's... It doesn't make sense. Jeez. Also, I do need to go back to that thing to make sure that he's facing the same direction as the player, so that because I'm remembering that there is a use for it, like when he grabs onto the wall. So I want him to be facing the player direction when he does that. But yeah, so this doesn't work. I could also try to manually do this so that, yeah, I mean, it sucks to do it like that. I kind of have to manually change it. So there's 5. But no, this just doesn't work. Then what if I leave this as 1? I mean, kind of, but even then, it's like essentially me being just really careful. And if he's at like a different place, like, okay, so there you go. He grabs onto that one, whatever. My goodness. Oh, he's stuck in. I don't know why they were stuck there, to be honest with you. Really frustrating. This kind of works, but it's not really good. But I'll leave it as is. I feel like I've been working on this for so long, and I've made so little progress. So now, you just self-launch. When you do self-launch, it does another check. Are you launching? If this is false, then set launch you can choose. This is, again, prevents loops. and that kind of stuff. This makes him turn around, which I get why I did that, but like I do get why I did that originally, but it tends to not work. Like, yeah, if I skip that. Oh. What? Why? Why did that happen? Yeah, this just doesn't work. So I'll get rid of that. Play launch anim, delay, then stop playing launch anim. Did I not turn off wall grab? I didn't. Is that okay? I think that's what I had to do. Let's see it. If it could just look okay, it would be so nice. Oh. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. Why? You know, I'm like kind of yapping and complaining, but I am making progress, and I'm happy about that. It does kind of look okay. Certainly could look worse. Play launch anim. Delay while that animation is playing. I should. Sorry, I'm looking for something. On landed. Oh, I'm not using on landed. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I should set it. It would be easier that on landed. This animation stops. Event on landed. So it just plays this animation. And as soon as they land, it just turns off that animation. So it's kind of like this. Does their thing. Okay. Let's put a... Yeah, I know. Do their thing, and... Then on landed. Play launch anim, turned off. That's the wrong animation. Wait, huh? Play wall grab turns off here. Why? Why? So you play wall grab and no, eventually you launch. Okay, wall grab is no longer being played. Except you are clearly playing wall grab. Wait, it worked before. Why isn't it working now? Is it because of the lack of delay? Oh. Actually, that didn't hurt me for some reason. For some reason, the lack of delay makes it not work. But with it delay, it does work. I have no idea why. I wish I could tell you why that is the case. So it launches themselves. You know, can launch, play wall grab, it gets set to false again. I don't know. I have like multiple of those. Wait, why does it matter if I have multiple? I mean, it's always just false. Okay, and then you launch yourself. What? Okay, for some reason, there has to be a delay between this and that. Why? I don't understand. Either way, it's becoming false. But sometimes it's just not being treated as false. Am I crazy? Am I the crazy one here? Am I missing something really obvious? Hopefully not. Okay. I actually really want to know why that's the case. So here we have this. Alright, once self-launch is called, which is called over here at the end of start launch. Oh yeah, self-launch, right here. So we call this, we immediately check, are you launching? If not, then that means we can start launching. So, okay, we set is launching to true. This is so that a loop doesn't happen, or whatever. It's also just a check to make sure. Then we will set the variable play launch anim, which sets the animations to true. We do a small delay, and then set play wall grab to false. Why? Why though? Why do we need this delay here? Because animation wise, as soon as this is false, it's false. There's no need for anything. So I don't quite understand why we... I mean, I'll leave it like that because it works. And there's no real reason to try to break a thing that works. I just wish I understood why it works. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Oh no. Give me a moment. Let me straighten my pins. I prefer them to be nice and orderly. I don't know why they're not, but... Well, I do kind of know why they're not. Just wish they were. It's because things in different comments, for some, just don't, like, line up with each other. I wish there was a... I hope there's a setting that can fix that. I just don't know it if there is. There you go. Saving space by removing things that seemingly don't need to be there. So we do this delay right as we're about to launch. With our character movement of the boss, we set it to falling so they can actually be moved, essentially. And then as they're falling, we launch them, essentially. The launch direction... Oh, what's this, actually? Alright, we have a bunch of get launch directions, but no set launch directions. Cool. Very, very cool. What is this? Oh, rotate launch direction. That's certainly a thing. What is all this? Oh, okay, so this pretty much is what launches them in the direction of the player, which is cool. Is the launch direction supposed to be the player? Because there's literally no set launch direction. Oh, the launch direction is the arrow. Okay. So this is just them saying launch forward. And make sure you're facing the player when you do it. Okay, sweet. There's a bunch of math that works out. I just don't want another issue like before where I just had the jump points nodes and I never had set them, which was so unfortunate. So we do this, set it to falling. I think I tried other ones, but nothing really. I think falling just worked best. I mean, walking also works, but I might as well do falling. Do. Yeah, there you go. Does his thing. And falls. Yeah. Maybe it's just me and my brain, but it does. I think it looks nicer when it does. When it's set to falling. Then as soon as they do this, the sets can launch to back to false, which is all right. And then we go through the end of this launch, where we delay for 2 seconds before you can like do stuff. I don't know why. I don't really remember why. If he's falling, delay it longer. Oh, I think it's just so the animation could fully play and everything, pretty much. But again, we don't really. All this end launch stuff can essentially happen on landed. Yeah, it could happen on landed. I have to go to the bathroom. Sorry, I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna think about Mighty Graham. Pause. Alright. They have returned. So, yeah. We could probably just set this to event unlanded. I want to be careful setting a bunch of stuff to event unlanded because it's pretty much whenever they land on the ground. Like putting is attacking on landed would not work because that pretty much means that if you knock them into the air or anything happens that pushes them up, they fall back down and now they can attack again. Even if they were already doing an attack. So, let's see. Let's create a... First of all, let's remove this, because this doesn't really need to be here. Let's keep on landed having only the things it really needs. Like this play launch anim, we can just put it over here in this perfectly open space that we have. And I'll just do a quick test to make sure that didn't break anything. Yeah, okay. Does that, and then we have the end launch sequence. Can I hook this up to event unlanded? Could I put something to listen to this? So, like a kind of event dispatcher kind of thing. No. Yeah, like, can I bind to event unlanded? Context sensitive? No, okay. I feel like there has to be a way to... I mean, I guess an event dispatcher would be the simplest way. Just call this event landed. Or just landed notification. And then I can use this whenever I want. And now we have called landed notification. I guess I'd have to add another... Yeah, okay. Here's what I'll do. Just so this isn't triggering all the time, we'll add a branch where we will check if is launching is still true, because is launching is the very last thing that we set to false. And if this is true, then send out the call landed notification, because this is the only thing waiting for it. And then we can get... landed notification event. Can I use that multiple times? I can. Okay. That's really good to know. Wait. Is it the exact same if I do it? Oh, sorry. Is it the exact same if I do it? I just want to make sure. Land a notification event. Okay, perfect. Wait, that changes literally so many things. Okay, sweet. In that case, we don't really need this delay at all. And we don't need these delays either. We can just be like, alright. Do the standard delay because, alright, the fight. Player needs a moment to respond to things. And then set, you know, can launch to false. Or to true. Set is attacking to false. Set can jump point to true. And choose attack. So let's see you in motion. Now you do your thing. I gotta fix that in a moment, and I'll figure it out. You launch. Do I just never reset the movement? So we have max walk speed. Original values. Do I just never set it back? No, I literally just don't. I guess I'll just... I'll do that at the end there. There. Pop that in easy, no issues, no problemos. These nodes are very convenient. Then again, maybe instead of doing it here, we should do this here. It would make more sense, right? To send out the, okay, everybody who's paying attention, we're doing this, we're moving, and then it'll just be like, oh, okay. I think I've been called again for a second time. I'll be right back. Weird. My mom was literally sleeping. I don't know why I heard her calling me. Whew. Okay, yeah. So it makes sense more to have this here. So that when landed notification event gets called, it'll do a quick check to be like, oh, is it me that needs to be activated? And if so, do delay, do all the stuff. Let us make sure that it works. Alright, launches. It does not get called. Alright. Gets pulled over there, and... Alright, gets called. So this does work. Call landed notification. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I meant to The issue is just that call landed notification doesn't call this. Ah. It's probably because I need to bind the event. Alright. Why couldn't I name it that? Landed notification. What is it being used by? Am I completely misunderstanding how how event dispatches work? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's landed notification. I don't really have a parameter I need for it. Is it just... I think I might be stupid. Custom event. And we'll call this... event landed notification. Okay, that does work. Technically, I could put that as the signature. I don't really understand signatures, to be honest with you, in this thing. But I can only have one of these. So I don't understand. I feel like... See, like, look at that. Then we have an event. Name, land notification. Not replicated. What? If I seem confused, it's because I am. Can I do that to this? No, I can't. Replicate this event from the server to everyone else. Server executes locally to run on server, run on nope, none of that is what I want. You know what? I'm trying too hard to figure this out. I'm just gonna do what I meant this for at the very beginning, which is this. And no, I know it's not connected. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really need to be. If it does, we'll figure it out. Alright, launch yourself and nothing. Do this then. Try that. At this rate, I might as well just do event on landed. Well, at least he's attacking again. They're not moving, though. Movement speed is not being reset. If I turn this off so you don't attack again, but you do get your walk speed back, does that do anything? Okay, so there you go. Launching, blah, blah, blah. Just fire yourself at me. Come on. Yeah, okay. So it's a matter of... you just don't get time to walk around before you do your next attack. If I don't do that delay, then... is that better? Oh, actually. To test that properly, I still have to do this. There you go. You do your launch. Come on. Walk a little bit, and now you're not doing the attack anymore. Why? Why is that? I genuinely don't understand why they just don't fight after. Like, they do their attack once, and then they're like, ah, well, that's enough for me. I will see you now, next time, good sir. Like, please, man. Work with me. Trying to do a great boss fight here. It's mediocre at best. Will that work? There you go, you launch. Ouch. Walk around a little bit, and then you... I mean, listen, as long as you walk around a tiny bit before you do your attack, I don't care. It's fine. I'll work on making it more randomized later. Okay. Can I bind multiple events? No. I wish I could, but I can't. I mean... event landed notification parentheses launch. I don't really need that. If this is how I'm doing this, then I can just do this, have the event on its own. So delete that. I don't need that. And then call event. That's, I wrote 7 somehow. Event landed notification launch. And then once again, put this over here rather than over there. This is just so that I can use launched for like various different, or on landed for various different things. I don't know if I'm going to use it for multiple things, but it's better to have the functionality there for future change than to not, I guess. Incredible. Look at how much space I I've like saved. I like shrunk things down so much in the code, which is good. It's always better. The smaller your code can be while doing the exact same thing, while also having the redundancies needed, is better. Let's see. Let's hope that you work as normal, please. What's up? Okay, do your thing. Fires. Yeah, okay. Walked around a tiny bit, got it back up, launched. Sweet. Finally, you work. Oh my goodness. I cannot put into words how frustrating the fact that you just didn't work for a long time was. Okay. There you go. He chooses to do an attack. There it goes. Does that attack. Launches. Walks around a little bit and... You're gonna do an attack? I think... Are you doing an attack? Nope. And then he gets stuck in this loop of walking. So, I have to figure out why this happens. Actually, I think I know why that happens. Is this it? Is it the fact that you're in the air while when choose attack gets chosen? Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Well, I'll leave that there for now. We'll see if that changes anything later on. So I'm not using detect player right now. Mainly because not really a point. So let's, I guess, come back up here to choose attack. This does work even though it's red. That's probably not a, I probably shouldn't leave it as red. So here we are. I understand why I did it, but I'm going to move this back over here. So just make it a little cleaner. So an event we can play. We get the original walk speed, so we can use it later. We bind this event immediately. This makes it so that when we beat the boss, the victory widget will appear. We're probably going to bind different things to that later. Move it down. We get a player pawn so that we can use this later. Get all actors jump off points so we can get our jump off points. And then we set this timer. What is this for? It's literally, it's not connected to anything. Can launch, cannot launch. I have no idea what that was for. I'll delete that. So then we finally set this event that every 0.1 seconds, I mean, we can increase that honestly to like to actually 0.1, not like 0.1 like I was saying before, to 0.0.1. No, 0. Yeah, 0.0.1. There we go. I don't know why I was messing up that. To get to this timer, which is kind of goofy, honestly, looking at it, where this timer calls this timer, which does not loop. It gets called once, and we choose an attack. Because are you attacking? No? Alright, then you can choose an attack. Then in choose attack, we need, okay, promote that to variable. This variable is called attack timer. I put that into combat. And with this, in choose attack, once you have chosen an attack, you could probably call it in here. And then clear and invalidate timer by handle. And we could probably put it like right here. Or maybe not. And it might be better to put it in the actual event, in the attacks. Or we could put it here. To do this kind of thing. Which seems kind of weird, but I'll explain my logic in a moment. So there you go. We have reset attack, which clears and invalidates a timer, and then creates the timer again. So the first time, it does nothing, because there's no timer for it to reset. Then the second time, it clears its own timer, and then starts it over. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Let's test to see if it works. Oh. They're doing an attack, and I don't know what they did. Doing another attack. Ouch. And they're doing another attack. Okay. That does seem kind of better. For the purposes of testing, let us do find jump point. Simply because that is just the easiest. Okay, so find jump point. There you go. Finds jump point again. Finds jump point. I mean, we kind of knew it was working for find jump point anyway, but it's when it's connected here that it's the issue. And the big reason it's an issue is because I literally can't tell. Although, actually... Hey, GX. Oh, I think my brother isn't there. I wanted to ask... Actually, I know you're watching the stream. GX, did you finish the sliding animation? Because if so, then I can just pop it in and then use that for testing purposes. Which would be good. Although we're at 4:41, which is early technically, but also I started working on the game a bit early. Eh, it doesn't matter. Hey, GX, did you finish Ghost Tiger's sliding animation? Or frame, I mean? What do you mean? What? Isn't the sliding pretty much done though? You just had to like adjust it for the different size. All right. Give me a moment. Come back over here, just look at my face. I'm going into my files. I don't really have anything to hide, but I don't know, there might be something private in there. Okay. Mighty Grandpa assets. NPC. I am going to insert this asset, even though it's technically wrong, but whatever. Just for testing purposes. Where is it? All right, textures. I'll show you guys in a moment. Huh? What? What do you mean it has 0 width and... I literally... huh? I could not insert Ghost Tiger. Apparently the thing has 0 width and size. Like, what? What does it mean it has 0? It's just a PNG, a normal PNG. Properties, you know, has normal size. Well, if that isn't assigned to end stream, I don't know what is. Or I guess I can... Sorry, give me a moment. You're gonna have to look at my face for a little bit. Well, actually, I guess no. You can look at the actual screen again. Well, maybe never mind. Mainly, it's actually just thumbnails in here, so again, it doesn't really matter to me. Mighty Grandpa. Oh yeah, I have this like this, so I'm just going to export that. Or export as, probably better. In pictures. Assets, Mighty Grandpa. Beach. No. NPC. Beach. Ghost Tiger. So it's Brightsheet, Ghost Tiger, _1. 0 compression, please. Thank you. If I compress even like 1 layer, it'll obliterate it. There you go. Apply paper 2D stuff to it. Extract sprites. There you go. I don't need this one. I did it this way because it was just the best way. Rename this one. I could not find rename. What's my naming conventions? Right. I should probably put S or like something that to show that it's a sprite, but it's fine. Ghost Tiger sliding or slide. Apparently Ghost Tiger's already here, even though he's literally not, and I can't see him. And if I look for him, he doesn't exist. Unreal is just really frustrating sometimes. There we go. Now create a flipbook. This is FB Ghost Tiger slide. And put that in our animations. There. And now, zoom out a little bit. Event. Yep, there you go. Where are your animations? Oh, here they are. Perfect. Actually, I don't even need to go over there and look at it. I can just open up here. Where is the slide? Which one is the slide attack, actually? Do we have charge? Yeah, slide attack. There we go. It has literally no animation set up. Okay, cool. So... Sure. I guess we'll just add another one of these. It's fine. And we will create a... Have I really never... Okay, fine. Slide anime. I keep putting anime instead of anim... Flip book. Put that into animations, compile, save, set that as FB ghost tiger slide. If this is true, set this to there, and essentially it's just can slide. Get can slide. Put that as a not bool. That should be fine. That should work, I think. And I'll leave it out here just for testing. This is probably going to look really wacky. But it's fine. Oh, it doesn't even work. All this time, and I didn't even realize sliding doesn't work. I guess we'll fix that. At least the animation played. Hooray. Update wall grab. Well, now that we're actually ending, like, getting to the end of stream, now I'm finally, like, getting stuff done. But to be fair, it just takes a while to figure things out, so I guess that's not that surprising. Update and slide. Or, no. Just slide, anim. Hard to keep these names kind of consistent, but... I actually need more space. I'm remembering why I collapsed all of this into a function for Eugene. There's just like a lot of animations that have to play. Animations play. Now I just gotta figure out why the sliding is not doing its thing. Honestly, it's coming along pretty well. I feel like, honestly, I feel like I made major strides, but that's only because the whole jumping thing issue, I feel like it's been going on for so long. Partially because I keep getting distracted every time I try to work on it. But anyway, okay, sliding gets called. We make sure, can you slide? We don't need to do this check anymore. Because we do that over here. So, can you slide? Alright. Yes, you can. which is by default true. So, okay, sweet. Set your walk speed to 0. Okay, see, I get the logic here. Well, let's try this instead. Like, no. So, for whatever reason, when he slides, he just comes to a halt. Why is that? So, I already removed the max walk speed set to 0. Ground friction. What? Maybe. Ground friction. Okay, let me check something real quick on the side. Is lower ground... I would assume, like in reality, the lower ground friction, the more you slide around, right? Or perhaps not. I mean, I guess I could just figure it out through testing. So let's set this to 100. Or I can just check over here. What is the original ground friction? Ground friction 8. Okay. If I set it to 100, what happens? Okay, watch. Use. Alright. Still doesn't move. We'll reset this to 0. We're gonna figure it out one by one, the issue. Alright, this becomes false, which means that you can't loop into this again. And also that you're playing your animations. We set gravity scale to 0. Which means gravity should not be affecting you. Is that the issue? Perhaps. Gravity scale by default on you is 1. Let's leave it at 0. Or, in fact, just skip you so that we don't have to change that. Let's say we don't change the gravity scale at all. Okay, you still let him move. I'm getting to where the problem is, probably. Why do I have that? Stop jumping? What does that do? Nothing. Okay, pretty much. So we get our boss's forward vector, right? Dash velocity, which is 800. What is your movement speed? So wait, this is... Yeah, what's your walking speed? The maximum ground speed when walking in crowds. Maximum ground speed when walking also determines the maximum lateral speed when falling. Okay. So let's increase that a lot. Or, you know, let's just increase it to like 10,000, which is still way higher than it was before. It's across the X line. Oh. Alright. That certainly is something. Come on. When it comes to sliding, for some reason sliding... Okay. That at least proves that it was this. And it is working. It was just too low before. Let's multiply it by 5,000. Alright. I will need to find out... Wait. Okay. So it's like 5,000 right now. Then let's have that to 2,500. Just the fact that this is working makes me very glad. I just wanted to confirm that. And then end slide, we delay for 0.2 seconds. For him to slide the whole... Why do I need this, and this? I think it's for like a certain effect, but it's a 2D game. Can't I just set his animation to sliding so it looks like he's sliding? Yeah, I can. In fact, I will. In the next one, because we're at 5 o'clock. I guess that's the end of the stream. Okay, interesting. Huh. I'm being kind of dumb, I think. I don't need to do this. I can just make him really fast and make him look like he's sliding. I will see you guys next time. Right, give me a moment. Let me, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a pretty good time, honestly. I liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm not going to do an extended outro, but I will do the outro song. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song. This is the outro song, doo-doo. Outro song. Outro song, doo-doo. Bye. 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 I think that was the first outro song I've done well in like the past week. I don't know what it's been wrong with me.